Hello everybody, my name is Ashley Higgs. I'm here today to give a persuasive speech on why you should stop smoking or never start smoking. Everywhere we go now, you see people smoking everywhere. How many of you know somebody that smokes, or maybe you smoke? Just about everybody here, yeah. It's a very touchy subject. I actually used to be a smoker, and I decided to quit for my kids, and I also decided that it wasn't a very healthy habit to do. And I wouldn't be being a good role model as a nurse and as a mother for my kids. So again, smoking's everywhere. About 42.1 million people in the United States smoke cigarettes, which is a lot of people. Nowadays, the youth are picking up cigarettes, and it was said in the CDC about 2,100 youth are smoking cigarettes and becoming daily smokers, which that's a huge problem. As we know, tobacco leads to disease and disability. Smoking causes cancer, heart disease, stroke, lung diseases, diabetes. About 16 million people suffer from disease caused by smoking. Smoking doesn't just harm just one organ, it harms every organ in your body. So heart, liver, pancreas. You see the commercials about with the guy that has to hold the thing up to his throat to actually be heard. He had laryngeal cancer. So it affects everything. It causes, you see people in the hospital with emphysema, bronchitis, obstructive air disease. And stroke, for instance, people come in with a stroke. That's where you don't get enough oxygen to your brain, so it cuts off, and you have a stroke. You might not ever be able to walk again, or you'll just be a vegetable for the rest of your life, laying in the bed. It also causes death. About 5 million deaths per year happen. So that's a huge thing. According to the CDC, smokers die 10 years earlier than non-smokers. That's pretty significant. Secondhand smoke. So we're all non-smokers here, and according to the information that I researched, that it actually, with us, if we're to be by somebody that smokes, it can cause us to have cardiovascular disease. It can cause us to have lung cancer, and we're not even doing anything. Kids, for example, you see parents smoking in the cars or in the houses and stuff. Ear infections, respiratory infections, SIDS, newborns. You hear on the news about an infant dying because of that. Asthma. It's a terrible thing to be around. And actually, people say, oh, we'll separate smokers and non-smokers. That doesn't work. You have to actually eliminate it. Even putting a window down is not going to help it. So basically, I also found this piece of information here. About 443,000 deaths per year with cigarette smoking. That's more than lung cancers, ischemic heart disease, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, other diagnoses, stroke, and cancers. These are your huge, diagnoses nowadays with people that they're getting, but smoking is more than that. I think that's a huge thing. So 10 reasons, or here's some reasons I would say to stop actually, smoking. First one here is it makes you sick. Why do you want to smoke when it makes you sick? You rely on that. That's sickening. It gets you, all the different diseases that are caused with it. It makes you smell. It makes you smell like an ashtray. I know that with, my friends, I'm like, oh, you smell bad. That's awful. Again, it's not a good example to set for your kids. You should, want to be a great role model. People that, I see this all the time, they'll be running down the beach area or something like that, and here they are, they have to stop, smoke a cigarette or something like that. Like, that looks stupid. You just worked your body to do absolutely nothing. Cost of it, you see advertisements all over. It's about $5 to $7 for a pack of cigarettes. How do you afford that? It's cost effective. So you're just throwing out your money. It makes you feel depressed. You rely on that habit. It's an addiction. You want to keep on smoking. You want to keep on doing that, and it's not a good thing. It makes you feel very depressed. Here you have a pretty girl. It's bad for your image. It's not a good thing. Yeah, but you don't realize it when you're doing it. Other than that, it just makes you feel like you're locked in, that you're not free. You have to rely on something to make you happy, to get everything that you need. So these are some reasons why you should actually stop and quit. And again, there's things to do. If you are a smoker or know somebody that smokes, actually just 10 years after you quit, you can your risk for lung cancer drops by half. So numbers will decrease after you stop smoking, and that's good to know. As a previous smoker, I want to know that, okay, I did it, but now I feel better. My years after quitting smoking are going to be okay. So if you have any questions, or you know somebody that's smoking, get them some resources and support, and they can also call. There's a number. It's 1-800-QUIT-NOW. So that's all I have. Hopefully we can pass this word on and have a healthy community. Thanks for joining me today, and hopefully this gave you some information on it.
Thank you. That's very good. But I have some